Hello, 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 and welcome to the tweenies/teenies/2010 to 2019 movie quiz from me, Beardy David. This is the fourth quiz out of four in the last quiz. I've done 80s, 90s, noughties, and now the final quiz, which is this one. If you haven't done the other three, go back, give them a try. I think you'll find they're quite good fun. Personally, hopefully others will agree. I mean, and if you've been following along, this is the fourth quiz. Be sure to not only let me know your result, like from this quiz, but let me know out of my genius maths means that the whole quiz out of all four rounds will be out of 100. Let me know you got an out of 100. If anybody getting the 90s, incredible. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of everyone. I'm proud of everyone, no matter what you get. So, for anybody who hasn't done this quiz and have jumped straight in to this one, there's 5 rounds, 5 questions each, 25 in total. You've got general knowledge, you've got movie posters, you've got taglines, you've got face swap, and you've got quotes. All from this decade. I try and be quite mainstream with my movies. I don't want to go too indie, although there's a couple of curveballs in there just to see if you're paying attention. It's obviously isn't a live quiz, so pause if you need a little bit more time to think about an answer. Go back and rewatch the round again if you just fancy it. You know, there's no pressure on this quiz. It's just a bit of fun, I like making quizzes. Hopefully you like doing quizzes. So let's go straight in to round 1, which is general knowledge and question 1 of the tweenies 2010 to 2019 quiz. So, question 1. There was a confusion as to who won the Best Picture at the 2017 Oscars. Can you name both films that were named in the mix-up? Again, it will be half a point for each. Although you should get it. It was pretty big news. There was a confusion as to who won Best Picture at the 2017 Oscars. Can you name both movies that were involved in the mix-up? And boy, what a mix-up it was. It was hilarious to watch. Question number 2. In Bridesmaids, Annie bakes Officer Rhodes an apology cake. What is the shape of that cake? In Bridesmaids, Annie bakes Officer Rhodes an apology cake. What is the shape of that cake? What is the shape of the cake? Sorry, I've done all these quizzes like all in one go. It's giving me a very dry mouth / throat. Question number 3. In Toy Story 3, Woody and the gang are mistakenly donated to a daycare centre. What is the name of that daycare centre? In Toy Story 3, Woody and the gang are mistakenly donated to a daycare centre. What is the name of that daycare centre? Question number 4. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, we find out not only about multiple universes, but also multiple Spider-Men and Spider-Women. How many of the Spidey superheroes join forces with Miles to take on the villain? In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, we find out about not only multiple universes, but also multiple Spider-Men and Spider-Women. How many of the Spidey superheroes join forces with Miles? How many Spider-Men and Spider-Women team up to take down the villain with Miles? Question number 5. In Get Out, Missy pressures Chris into a hypnotherapy session to cure his addiction of what? In Get Out, Missy pressures Chris into a hypnotherapy session to cure his addiction of what? I had to look this up because I don't know, because I've heard it's more of a thriller than a horror, so maybe I should get it. I'd give it a go because I've been told it's very, very good. And there we go. Sorry, I thought there was another question, but that is the end of that round. Right, so round 2 is movie posters. You know the drill. There's 5 blurred movie posters. All you got to do is name me what each poster is. What is the film? What is the film from the blurred poster? Have a look now. there you go. That was the movie poster round. I hope you've done marvellous. All the blurred. As you would have seen, I always put the genre of movie in brackets just to give you a little bit of a hint, because I don't know if it's too easy or too hard, the old movie poster round. I'm not quite sure. Right, so round 3 is guess the tagline. All films have taglines. All I've got to do, I'm going to read out 5. You have to name me the 5 films that they're from. So question 1, what film has the tagline, "You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies"? You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies. Question number film. Question number 2. What film has the tagline, "Act like you own the place"? What film has the tagline, "Act like you own the place"? Question number 3. What film has the tagline, "Getting straight A's, giving 0 F's"? I added that clicking. What film has the tagline, "Getting straight A's, giving 0 F's"? Bit rude. Question number 4. What film has the tagline, "The future belongs to the mad"? What film has the tagline, "The future belongs to the mad"? And finally, last question of the round. What film has the tagline, "Boy meets girl, girl unimpressed, boy starts band"? Simple as that. What film has the tagline, "Boy meets girl, girl unimpressed, boy starts band"? Quick sip while you're thinking. There we go. Right, that's the end of round 3. Round 4, the world famous face swap round. There are 5 stills from movies. All you have to do is name what still belongs to what movie. Simple as that. And you will see this face replacing the faces of the actors in that clip, in the still. It's brilliant. Genius. Have a look. Good luck. Go. I hope you enjoyed that. I have enjoyed immensely looking and doing all of them. They do make me laugh. They're just silly. Seeing this little mug on all of these famous scene stills. There we go. So, the final round of all of the 4 quizzes. But I hope you've had a blast. So let's end with a high. With round 5 of quotes. 5 quotes, 5 films. What are the films? Question number 1. From what film is the quote, "Look at me, I am the captain now"? Get serious there. From what film is the quote, "Look at me, I am the captain now"? Question number 2. From what film is the quote, "My life is like a maze that I continually think I've gotten out of, only to find another corner right in front of me"? From what film is the quote, "My life is like a maze that I continually think I've gotten out of, only to find another corner right in front of me"? Question number 3. From what film is the quote, "There are no two words in the English language more harmful than good job"? Question number 3. From what film is the quote, "There are no two words in the English language more harmful than good job"? What is it? Question number 4. From what film is the quote, "I heard you paint houses"? Question number 4. From what film is the quote, "I heard you paint houses"? And question number 5. From what film is the quote, "Separate and equal are two different things. Just because it's the way doesn't make it right"? This is quite a tough one. Question number 5. From what film is the quote, "Separate and equal are two different things. Just because it's the way doesn't make it right"? And there we go. That was the last question of the quiz. Have a little think. Go back and look at any other questions that you might need a little second guess over. But other than that, let's go straight into the answers now. Hey! Yep. There we go. A little badger, I would call it a Hufflepuff shirt that Lauren got me. I like it very much. So, answers. Answers you need. Answers you shall get. So let's head straight into the answers of the Teenies, Tweenies 2010-2019 quiz. Right, so round 1, general knowledge. Question 1, there was a confusion as to who won Best Picture of the 2017 Oscars. Can you name both movies that were involved in the mix-up? It was, of course, Moonlight and La La Land. Ho ho! If you've never seen it, go back and have a look at when that happened on YouTube. It is quite funny. It's just so bizarre. So bizarre. Question 2, in Bridesmaids, Annie bakes Officer Rhodes an apology cake. What is the shape of that cake? It is a carrot, and it's very cute. It's a very cute looking cake. I think actually, does actually badgers eat the cake? I can't remember, or a raccoon or something like that. Question number 3, in Toy Story 3, Woody and the gang are mistakenly donated to a daycare centre. What is the name of that daycare centre? It is, of course, Sunnyside. Question 4. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, we find out not only about multiple universes, but also multiple Spider-Men and Spider-Women. How many of these Spidey superheroes join forces with Miles? The answer is 5. 5 of them join up to help Miles take on the supervillain, who I have forgotten. And question number 5, in Get Out, Missy pressures Chris into a hypnotherapy session to cure his addiction of cigarettes. There we go. Right, so round 2, movie posters. I blur them out. I'm going to unblur them and show you the answer. Hopefully you got it right. Easy. So, movie poster number 1 was Thor Ragnarok. Very colourful. What a colourful, beautiful poster, I think you'll agree. Question number 2 is Jordan Peele's, movie poster number 2 is Jordan Peele's other directorial hit, which is Us. Number 3 is one of my personal favourite summer films, which is The Way, Way Back. Love that. Very good film. Very, very good film. Number 4 is Star Wars The Force Awakens. Could you make out any of the lightsabers in that blurry poster? Hopefully you did. And then number 5 is The Isle of Dogs, the Wes Anderson film. Very good film. Definitely worth a watch if you've not seen that before. So, on to round 3, which is Guess the Tagline. Everyone loves a tagline, don't they? Number 1, what film has the tagline, "You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies"? It is The Social Network. All about Facebook. Question number 2, what film has the tagline, "Act like you own the place"? That is Parasite. Now, I've still not gotten around to watching this yet, which is naughty of me because I hear it's one of the best films ever, and it's apparently supposed to be absolutely crazy. So I will get around to watching that at some point. I'm sure it might be far before it's on some sort of media platform for us all to watch. Question number 3. What film has the tagline, getting straight A's, giving 0 F's? That is the coming of age drama Booksmart. Very funny film, very much enjoyed that. Question number 4. What film has the tagline, the future belongs to the mad? That is, of course, Mad Max Fury Road. Tried to watch it, didn't like it, stopped it. I haven't even seen the original Mad Max Eyes? I don't know. And question number 5. What film has the tagline, boy meets girl, girl unimpressed, boy starts band? That is, of course, the incredible Sing Street. Love that film. Definitely give that a go if you've not seen it before. It's got one of the best original soundtracks ever. They make a bunch of songs specifically for the film, and each song is an absolute hit. They could all do very well in the charts. I was very disappointed when none of the songs were nominated for when was it, 2016, when none of them was nominated for best song at the Oscars or any award ceremony. I was really disappointed. They deserve a lot more out of that. So there we go. So on to round 4, which is the best round ever, is what people are telling me. Maybe that's what I'm telling myself. Right, so head swap number 1 was Chef, one of my top films of all time. It sometimes crosses between that and Back to the Future. It's an incredible film, love it. Always makes me hungry, even on a full stomach, although that's not a hard situation anyway. Number 2 is Hunt for the Wilder People. I only watched this for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic film, very, very good, brilliant. Sam Neill is such a grumpy old man in it. I love him, he's brilliant. Question number 3 is The Wolf of Wall Street. Tell you what, it's another decade of good films, isn't it? Number 4, the face swap was The Nice Guys, the kind of 70s-esque buddy cop movie with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. A very fun film. And number 5 is the scary Hereditary. Not seen it, never will. Heard it's incredibly scary, and it's supposed to have a very huge amount of jumpy moments. No thank you. Maybe I might try and watch it during the day and just watch clips of it via YouTube, because that is as brave as I get when it comes to horror films. So there we go. And now on to the final round of answers, which is quotes. So question 1, from what film is the quote, "Look at me, I am the captain now"? That is Captain Phillips. Question number 2, from what film is the quote, "My life is like a maze that I continually think I've gotten out of, only to find another corner right in front of me"? And that is The Favourite. Question number 3, from what film is the quote, "There are no 2 words in the English language more harmful than good job"? That is from Whiplash, the old drumming film. Drum, 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 drum. Question number 4, from what film is the quote, "I heard you paint houses"? That's from Netflix's The Irishman. It's very much like Goodfellas. It's I enjoyed it. Very long, over 3 hours. I think it could have been split up into like 3 1-hour specials, I feel. And from what film is the quote, "Separate and equal, 2 different things, just because it's the way doesn't make it right"? Is from Hidden Figures, another great film to end this marvellous quiz on for an answer. There we go. Thank you so much to everybody joining in on the quiz, whether it been this one or one of the past 3. And if you've done all of them, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. I enjoyed making it. I love talking and watching films, so making a quiz out about it, I just had so much fun just sitting down and researching some of the questions and answers. It was good fun. So let me know how you got on down below, obviously out of 25, but if you've done this and the other 3 quizzes, so let me know how you got out of 100. Like, hopefully you done well, but if not, it don't matter, it don't mean nothing. It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? So that is it from me and my bunch of quizzes, and I will see you again in another video quite soon. See you later.